Alright guys, thanks for joining iCup TV. You'll be your epic and awesome funcaster Fitz here. Now you guys are tuning into iCup Clan League Season 20, week number 4, Division A. And it's going to be our series number 3, game number 1 between SAS and VTV, our very talented veterans. Now competing for SAS will be the yellow pro, and spawning in the bottom left it'll be sas.Draw, and then spawning in the bottom right on Pathfinder will be the teal Protoss oknes. And that will be a very talented veterans, oknes. Now, the Pathfinder is a very interesting map. If you guys just didn't tune in the other cast, that's totally fine. You're on the high ground for your main base, and then you have a natural, which I can find the ramp, which is very, very open. But for Protoss, I don't see how it's going to be too difficult to hold on to. And 2,000, oh, it's actually weird. You got like 2,000 minerals per patch, and then 749. Weird. I actually never noticed that about this map. Then your third is way off to like way too open behind your base. Then you have like these other awkward bases over here that has like 2 entrances. It's a very peculiar map. And then you also have this other main base, which I think would probably just be where everyone would take and expand to, as it's probably the safest location, as you could probably just wall the ramp off, or just wall this area off and then you get that other base. But there's only actually a total of 12 bases in this map, but they all have gas though. So actually no, the third doesn't have gas. So the third has a gasless third. Now, the one thing to note about this map before I actually get in the game itself, Draw has been known to put in manual pylons, triple manual pylons, as of last week actually. I was just reviewing some of my replays, and it actually looks, I'm not quite sure if he's going to do the same thing, but he's going to be sitting on that probe. Now, will he be getting it again? And we'll see. I mean, sometimes the player has difficulty with these manual pylons, it throws them off, and it really makes them, like, throw off their timings, but we'll see. But it looks like we're going to be seeing Dragoon opening for both players, actually. No 2-gate pressure. Draw has 2-gated before. He has a wide variety of abilities. He's actually getting fairly fast cybercore. No, that's the standard, like 210. But it doesn't look like, will he be putting down that mana pylon? I'll be interested if he is. Looks like he's going for it. Will he get it? Will he get it? Looks like, will he get it? And I'm not sure if he's going to allow it to happen. I don't think he's going to allow it to happen. But yeah, that's exactly what he was trying to get in there for. But it looks like that did get denied. And I guess that was just the difference between the last 2 games, or last week and this week. And I forget who was playing. It must have been Disturbed Minds, I believe, versus SAS. But we'll see. But there's his cybercore is going down as well. Let's see the timings of those cybercores. Nope, there goes down the mana pylon. Ooh, actually a lot more delayed cybercore because he did get down that mana pylon. He's preoccupied with that APM trying to get, ooh, and there goes down the double mana pylon, and there you go. And the problem with this is he just gets away with it every single time, and I'm surprised he just doesn't, I mean, Draw is known for it, like, he does it every single game in PvP, but we'll see. I mean, he's using the probe, so he's losing mine time in a mere matchup. Again, that is pretty substantial, and pylons have a ton of HP right there, and again, he's leaving the probe in there, allowing it just to continue to produce more and more pylons. I'm not quite sure if it's still there. It's still there, putting down a 3rd mana pylon. Like, he's continuing to do this, and it's just so frustrating to deal with. And at the same time, he's still macroing efficiently, getting up his, which is now justifying the fact his cybercore was delayed. Now again, I mean, he's putting down a ridiculous amount of pylons, but I mean, he's able to macro behind it. Now this is. He's still continuing to produce Dragoon. It looks like he's probably doing a 2-gate goon pressure, maybe 3-gate goon pressure eventually. Getting that range going. It looks like he's going to be putting down another gateway sooner or later. And, but he's going to be able to clean that up. But, I mean, he is taking some damage right here. I mean, are we seeing, did we see any delayed in tech? No, actually, we're seeing he's just fine, actually. I mean, he did lose some mine time. I'll be interested if this game ends early and if we compare the resource stat, but the fact of the matter is that that's going to be interesting. But it looks like, ooh, Robo, so we could see fast. Just because we see 1 gateway, I'm going to predict we're going to be seeing Reaver drop. Now, that could be probably going to 2-gate Reaver drop, but it looks like he's getting down a 2nd gateway, probably getting a 3rd gateway down eventually speaking. But yeah, those mana pylons didn't really do too much, but hey, it was entertaining nevertheless anyway. But I hate to see it go down. I was like, ooh, sneaky expand coming down, possibly coming out of Draw. Maybe trying to justify, you know, after that it didn't do too much. But he's taking down his own robotics facility, probably to get his own observer. But yeah, there goes down the robo support being an observer And this could potentially end the game right straight up if this Reaver Press is able to go down. Keep in mind, he only has 2 gateways. He's only going to have Dragoons, and they may be out of position here. As, if you guys don't remember, this map is very open. So, I mean, there's a lot of room for the Reaver, for the shuttle to maneuver around. I mean, also the same thing for the Dragoons. So, keep that in mind as well. But I just wanted to point that out. The main has a very, very big, which means, like, harassing is much, much, much easier. Put the Reaver here and just go boom. Or put it down here. Boom. But is he putting down? I thought he was trying to put down like some random pylon back there, and he's trying to like have like a proxy gateway or whatever. But we should be seeing observatory coming up sooner or later, and maybe not. And maybe an expand coming out of draw, which could. Nope. Observatory going down. He's just doing another wave of Dragoons. Are we seeing any upgrades? We're going to be seeing shuttle speed, so he's going to be heavily investing in this push here. When actually went shuttle first. That's interesting. I don't know why exactly he would do that, but whatever, what have you. But this should draw, if he's a high enough player, I believe he was B rank. And if he sees not that much stuff at the front door, I mean, either A, we're seeing oknes being like really, really, really awesome and not showing his all of his units. Or he's doing what every other player is and just puts the units at his front door that he has. So, we'll see. Now, what's the reaction going to be to what he's doing? He's putting down his own Reaver, as doing his own Reaver support grade, but he will see that shuttle. No. But he will be seeing that shuttle of his own, and he has nothing in there. And I hope you realize, Draw, this is not StarCraft 2 where you can warp prism people and warp in units. That's just not the case here. But he did see that, so he's going to have Dragoons in that. And here we go. Will that drone be able to do enough damage? Shuttle speed should be done. It has completed. There goes. Look how the difference of the speed from slow speed to fast speed. And is he getting up his own Reaver quite yet? He's not getting up. He's not getting speed quite yet. Here we go. Will it do enough damage? And here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. And is he going to get another Reaver? Oh, is he going to? Oh, that's beautiful again. So well played from oknes, and that is going to be very difficult to come back from. Got away safely. Going to be coming back in for round number 2 potentially. Keeping draw on the back foot right here. Improving those mana pylons can actually hurt you against a player of the same caliber of skill. Same player who don't have to deal with mana pylons. So getting up 4 gateways, which is interesting. Is he going to go 4-gate Dragoon, which is pretty much all in? He might have been able to follow that up with an expand, but it looks like he's just going to try to outdo his opponent here. Double Reavers are exposed here, though. Keeping that in mind, will he be able to do enough damage, though? Wait, something in the main base right here? Oh, Observer is actually taken out, but he's going to actually lift it up because the Observer was taken out right there. I think the thought process was he's going to shoot up Scarabs up that ramp there, but continued production of 4 gateways or any kind of tech. Doesn't look like it right now, and I don't think we're... Oh, it looks like we might be seeing an expansion after... It looks like maybe an aggressive point coming out of both players here, and he's getting in a defensive position here, making sure any kind of Reaver drop is no longer going to happen. But I want to... will I click on the front one? No. But let me just share something right here. Because he has these two Reavers here, they do so much DPS. They do, now Zealots don't do nearly as much damage. He can get the damage upgrade if he wants to. They just do so much damage. 2 Scarabs completely decimate Dragoons. And since if they're equal on footing of Dragoons, and then he's adding Zealots, he's having 2 more Scarabs here. This really changes it, but he has his own 2 Scarabs here. Now will he be able to do enough damage? Oh, but I think oknes is actually at a disadvantage for this game. He loses 1 Scarab. One Reaver, he's being careless. Oh, no, but will he get away with that Reaver? Will it go off, though? He just get 1 more Scarab off. Will he get 1 more off? It will. 14 kills on that one little Scarab right there. 1 little Reaver guy right there. But, will it go down? It does go down. The shuttle goes down. The Reaver goes down. It looks like oknes reinforcements will be enough to maybe secure a GG in the series. And, Draw's going to be trying to expand here. Not the best optimal time to do so. He has a Reaver in the back, and is definitely going to help probably potentially pull out an Observer just to get that high ground advantage. Draw has left the game, no GG at all, and that was a very interesting PvP. I love that engagement right there, but ultimately did lose that game. oknes, well played, well played. I'm not sure if I mentioned your name at the beginning of the game. I do apologize for that. But oknes has to win that game, and we'll see if oknes will be able to 2-0 draw, or if draw will come back and make a game number 3, if possible. But without further ado, we'll go in the next game. But let's just quickly talk about the game itself here. Draw likes to go with these mana pylons, which can throw an opponent off because it puts a psychological, constriction on your opponent. Now, what we saw from oknes that was completely opposite. oknes was focused, knew exactly what to do. Maybe he deals well under pressure. I break under pressure, and a lot of players, not everyone, but a lot of players struggle with, the psychological, under pressure, and it throws off your game a little bit. And that's what we've seen a lot in week number 3 of Clan League, is what that happened with Draw here. Feel free to reference those Draw games. Just look up sas.Draw or Draw in the search tab on the YouTube channel. But anyway, I mean, oknes is like a very well. I have to say, he played it very well. I was a little worried about him because he did lose one Reaver, and he didn't lose the shuttle, which is probably the important thing. But that engagement probably could have gone either way if those reinforcements didn't come from oknes. oknes was looking very bad, but that 4-gate Dragoon definitely helped him out there. All in for sure, but very well played. And guys, thanks for watching iCup Clan League. And for draw, you go on these mana pylons, and it's a hit or miss strategy. If it works, and you win. If it doesn't, yeah, you really had a deficit. I mean, you probably put down 400 minerals worth of minerals into those pylons. And even if you cancel them, you lose 25 minerals in that. So in that regard, in the early game, it's actually kind of quite a lot. But without further ado, we'll go into game number 2, guys. Thanks for watching iCup TV, and have a nice day, guys. Peace.